Yo, welcome to Sports and Street Talk. My name is Josh Portis.
I'm Rob Gordon.
And I'm Rock Jones.
And, look, check this out, man. We got a very special guest in the building, man. You know, a.k.a. Stacy. You feel me?
Yeah. Don't say my name,
yeah,
homie.
man, hey, what you mean, homie?
What you mean,
Hey,
homie?
man, a.k.a. Skully. You feel me?
Skully.
Hey, you know, the Snowfall Classic. Everybody watch it. It's tuned in. We tapped in over here. We over here in L.A., you know, doing it. We got a real West Coast, LA figure in the building, just really just tapped in and, really doing his thing. And, it's a proud presence just to have him in the building, man. It's well appreciated and love, man. Welcome to the show, man.
Welcome to the show.
Man, thank you for having me. Thank you.
Love,
Real
love,
man.
love,
Appreciate you for dropping in, man.
You already know.
So let's go ahead and jump right into it, man. So you everybody's favorite gangster from all of my personal classic movies, you know what I mean? Stacy, of course, Skully, of course. How can you say that your real life correlates to the characters that you actually play? Or
Totally different,
Completely
bro.
different.
I'm not a gangster at
Okay.
all.
All right.
I'm a humble dude, man. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Well, I grew up in the hood. I grew up and, I seen what everybody seen. I experienced what everybody experienced, you know what I mean? Just from being in that era at that time, that's what was going on in the community, in the hood, Yeah. But, I never got caught up in it. I never said this is what I wanted to do. I always wanted to be an actor, bro, and that's what I used to tell people I'm going to do. And I evidently was on the right path selling candy and met my agent selling candy, and that was how I got into the acting thing.
That's crazy. So you was selling real candy or you was selling nose
I was
candy?
saying, everybody asked me that. Now, I ain't never sold no real candy. Look, see, now they done turned the bullshit.
Look, this Sports and Street Talk.
Nigga don't even know what the real candy is.
I got to ask. Yo, we gonna ask the questions that everybody wants to know.
Candy, like Reese's, Kit Kats.
Okay, so you was one of the kids on the corner just pulling up, boom, selling candy?
I used to be out there on on Sunset Boulevard with all Tower Records and all the little corporations. I like to be out there because they had more money.
I heard you tried to sell some candy to Martin Lawrence.
I did, man. Matter of fact, Martin Lawrence bought my whole box of candy and let me keep it. So he just paid for everything that was in there.
Right.
And let me keep it, which was amazing. I was happy.
Dope.
I was ready to get up out of
there. Yeah.
Then he sent the security guard out to come get me, let me sit in the back of the club, and he performed. And I wasn't even supposed to be in there, but the brother Martin was real. That shit was so funny. Afterwards, he told the people, look, man, little candy dude out there, man, I had a whole damn line. I sold all this out. Woo!
That's all right. Doubled up.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But that's how I eventually got into acting, though, man. I love the streets because my people, my family, everybody I know been in the gangs and in the streets. I was a victim to gun violence. I've been shot 3 times, even though I don't bang. Motherfucker, it just happened back at that time.
Wrong place, wrong time.
But, I still respect and love where I come from. You know what I mean?
How was you able to distance yourself from the streets?
Selling candy, bro. That was what kept me busy and focused and away from the hood. I jump on that Avalon bus to downtown to Hollywood every day after school. Saturday and Sunday usually be the days, I go to skating ring or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I stayed busy, and it was busy doing something positive.
But for real, man, LA is dangerous. I've been out here a week and I've seen 2 murders and multiple assaults. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Just this week.
Man, if you think this is wild, man,
Talk to us.
this shit is.
Talk to us,
it
Trey.
actually, it's way better, bro.
You feel me?
But I know what you mean. It's still cracking. It's still popping though. It's just
cracking.
more a structure around it. It's like ain't no more just driving by killing innocent kids and doing shit like that. If you got a man, you gonna get your 9 times out of 10. That's who you gonna get.
Yeah.
And whatever it may be, that's y'all business. But man, this shit, it used to be every day somebody
Laid
getting
out.
popped, dying, bro.
So let's talk about your acting journey a little bit. So you started off selling candy. From there you transitioned. What was your first role that you can remember that like?
My first role that I ever booked was the first mini-series that I ever went out and auditioned for. It was a mini-series, and it was called South of Sunset.
Okay.
With Ari Spears. First time auditioning. I had and I booked the part, bro. It was a couple lines speaking, but it was just like I got paid like $600 for like 15 minutes. I was like, damn, this
immediately fell in love. You like, this the one.
You had a residual income, you know. So, and I never looked back, bro. I just grinded, jumping on that bus to them auditions, man, till I hit Tales from the Hood. Booked that, and it was over with. I never looked back.
So what role did you play that most represents you?
Probably.
Look, bro.
Stacy.
I mean, without the banging, of course.
Yeah.
Bro,
but you know, I'm the oldest of 6. My bad, bro.
Go ahead.
No, I'm the oldest of 6 kids, so 6 siblings. So
how many girls?
I'm the oldest. It's 3 girls and 2 and 3 boys.
Okay.
And I'm the oldest, so I had to be protective of my sisters because they came before I had little brothers. They came last.
Right.
So, you know, that aspect of Stacy, you know, just being a thug, you know what I mean? I was once a thug, you know, I was getting in all kind of shit, whether I banged or not, you know what I mean? That really didn't matter. You know, if you're a young knucklehead out here in these streets and you feeling yourself and you having it your way, you gonna get in this shit.
You is.
What was your favorite moment from that? Your favorite moment from the movie The Wood? Like the thing you remember the most?
My favorite moment from The Wood, I would have to say when I had the conversation with the brother in the school. In the car before the school dance. With Antoine,
that was
right. Just to be able to let him know, homie, you know, this is real life, motherfuckers. I know my sister pretty and niggas gonna like her. I can't stop that.
Right.
But I see you genuinely. See, I that's what I respect.
You had a moment.
Genuinely, we had a moment in motherfucker. That was my favorite part.
Nah, that's real.
I never really thought, you know what I'm saying, as far as like when I'm watching movies, you know what I'm saying, growing up, you know, out in the West Coast, you know, being a California native, you know what I'm saying, Stacy, you get a lot of cats out here, you know, that move to the West Coast and, you know, they live here 15, 20 years, but they be like, oh yeah, I'm from LA. Like, you ain't from LA, bro. Like, you know, LA is a different vibe.
I think LA is a
Dre, you know what I'm talking about?
culture.
It's a whole different. It's a
too,
feel,
bro.
like you
A
know,
feel, vibe,
it's a vibe. We don't really be on that,
It's
you
definitely
know.
different.
And the thing about it is, I loved it just because you saw through the screen. When we you know,
When the motherfucker
when
play it.
y'all acting,
Yeah.
we saw through the screen, and it's just a
It's
real.
in me, man.
It very
It's
is,
in me,
bro,
man.
and it's there. It's the whole laid back swag. It's everything that, you know, people love. Like, yo, Stacy from the Wood, that's that bro. You know what I'm saying? Skully
Yeah.
from Snowfall, that's that bro, because it fit the screen. It fit the whole vibe.
That's
It's a
what's up,
whole
homie.
swag that money can't buy.
I'm thankful
And
I can
that's
get
real,
paid
bro.
off that shit.
That's real.
What's some of your other favorite cities you like?
My favorite cities?
Yeah, to visit.
I love New York, man. I like Atlanta. I like, man, Texas.
My hometown, shout out.
I like different places, bro. You know, I like to travel. I like to learn, you know.
Who you
different
rocking out
cultures.
to these days?
As far as music?
Yeah.
A few artists that I like, songs, not necessarily their whole albums. Or
Oh, it's hard to find that.
yeah, it's a few
hard to rock
singles
to an
and
album.
shit I fuck with.
Y'all check out that new Killer Mike.
Killer Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Killer Mike. I used to check him out a lot back
Nah,
then.
he just dropped something new. It's real dope.
Killer
Check it
Mike
out.
from the day.
Yeah, from the day.
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that
You
out.
got
Yeah, you
Oh,
already
Mike.
motherfucking, man.
Shout
Yeah.
out Killer Mike.
Hey, with all that knowledge you be spitting, yeah.
Plugging artists and shit. But now let me ask you this. So Skully, right? That was different than The Wood. Similar lane, but how you played it. Like, what did you have to do? What was that process like to actually embody that character?
Well, first I had John let me know who these real characters and people that he knew were.
Okay.
These were like, Skully was a real person. I think he's still alive too.
Okay.
And, you know, these are real people. So he let me know, man, Skully was a wild one, you know what I mean? And he was real. He wasn't about no jokes and no playing, but he was humble. He about his family and shit. So to have that insight, and when you read the lines, when I read the lines, it give me more insight too, as far as where I'm gonna go with this, because the lines basically tell you the the emotion that you need to have behind you. Your daughter just get murdered, man, and you go into the hospital. How you gonna react to that? How would you really do that? So that's how I prepare to do shit like that. Like, man, I ain't never been in no hospital over my daughter, thank God. You know what I mean? But if I did, how would I do it? How would I?
So let's step outside of acting. I know we love you in all of the movies, but of course you're an entrepreneur outside of acting. So
yes, sir.
What other things you got going on outside of the screen, the big screen?
Well, you know, man, I'm dabbling in some clothes, you know, Grind Till We Rich .clothing, if you want to check out some of my merchandise.
Slow it down and shoot it to the camera so they can hear it.
It's Grind, GRIND, Till, TILWE Rich, Grind Till We Rich .clothing. And you can check out some of my merch, man. I got the Stacy OG, you know, the sweatsuits, the T-shirts. I got the cannabis line. That's, you know, my brother and I, we went in and started our own brand called Stacy OG. I know I said in the movie I was gonna make an album about smoking weed.
Yeah.
But I wound up just
making
something. Reach for the stars, reach for the sun, hit the stars or something. Yeah. So you know, man, it's working, man. It's, you know, just making something out of nothing.
That's all right.
You know what I mean? Got a movie. My movie. I'm writing about my life story.
Okay.
I'm gonna produce it and co-direct it. I really want somebody who know in depth more about directing that I can learn from.
That's what I was going to ask you. Rest in peace, John Singleton.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
but
rest in peace.
Give us your
brother,
biggest
man.
lesson you learned from working with him.
Be real to yourself, man, and love your people, man. No matter what. John loved his people, and he wanted to see those that wanted to do this art work succeed. And he, as you can see, opened up a lot of avenues for countless people that are super great now. And just for him to have me in mind and in his heart to hire me, bro.
For sure.
That's just, it's so humbling, man, and it's a blessing that I can never repay him or thank him enough for, or his family, man. You know, that's.
Where was you at when you got that call?
Man, I was at home, and we had been on hiatus, like for the COVID stuff.
Oh, COVID. Yeah, COVID.
Yeah, so we was like off for a minute, and man, I heard the news, man. I couldn't believe it. Because at first I heard he was in the hospital and he was doing good and he was going to pull through. So I was praying, you know. I was keeping my hopes up and spirits high. And I said he didn't make it, man. And that just tore me up, man. Yeah. It was surreal, heartbreaking. Went to his celebration of life at USC and I broke down, you know what I mean? Because just the atmosphere and all the people that he touched and the how it felt in here. And we really celebrated his life, man. He was worthy of celebration and so much more, man. He's an icon.
Absolutely.
An icon.
No question.
Absolutely an icon.
Yes, sir.
So let's switch up a little bit. So we did acting. We talked about business. Let's talk about family a little bit. Let's talk about your family. How many children you got?
I have one.
You got
I have one child.
One daughter, son.
I didn't hear you.
A daughter or a son?
A son. Yeah, he's 9 years old.
So how you feel about family? Like, what's important to you know, your son and having a son? We for all fathers here, so.
Yeah, man, as much praying
and we all got sons.
And we all got sons.
Oh yeah,
that's the crazy thing.
Everybody got one
son.
I just had my
shout out to mine,
yeah.
boy.
New daddy. Shout out.
Real.
That's his name?
Mine. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, he's the gift that keeps giving, bro.
For sure.
Yeah.
And he humbles me and makes me more selective and aware and on my toes and focused about business and making it so he can have it as easy as possible.
Yeah.
I don't want him to skip through life on no, but I want him to not have it as hard, like to never need anything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's
I get it. I mean, go ahead, new dad. Since you want to jump in so bad, new dad.
Hey, look,
congratulations,
hey, for
brother.
sure, bro.
Congratulations.
Like, you know, I sit back, I listen to all like just the conversation. It's love, bro. And you right when you talk about family, it just hit home different. Especially, you know, it's my first son. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2 months ago, Jace. Shout out to Jace. Love you, Jace. Daddy got you forever, but it's a different feel. Wake up to them, seeing they smiling at you. Man, it's crazy. It's a different feel. And it's like, you know, it's really a blessing to really understand and be a dad and understand like the different mindset and mentality that you have to have every single day to kind of prepare. It changes everything on how you just move and go. Talk about it.
Yeah. Priorities, man. Like I love paying bills even more now, okay? You know what I mean?
You feel me?
I got something I'm taking care of. I love to do for mine, you know, and that in and of itself is reward, man.
You got him into sports?
It's baseball right now. He loves soccer. That's his #1 sport, so I'm going to get him into that. And I just been taking him to the batting cage and letting him practice. He got a pretty good swing, too.
Yeah.
Left-handed? Are you a sports guy?
I am not a player. I'm not a physical person, but I love sports. I'm a fan, man. My squad is the Lakers all day long, man. Lakers, you know, I fucks with the Dodgers, baseball.
Loyal to the soil.
Real life.
What about football? You a
football, I'm a New Orleans Saint. You know,
you a New Orleans Saint? Hold on, how you go?
Saint.
How you go? Loyal to the soil. I'm a New Orleans Saint. What?
I had a problem with not having a team when we didn't have one for all them years, and then for my team to get up and leave us as loyal as we are to them, I feel like they betrayed us. I wouldn't leave my team.
So
you know what
why
I mean?
New Orleans?
How do y'all leave? Because I was watching Reggie Bush and.
Okay.
They had that squad back in the day, and when Reggie went there, I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna go there." And my family, my daddy's side of the family originally
from New Orleans.
New Orleans, so I kind of had bloodline there, and then my favorite player, and we won a ring in 09. So
all right, that's fair.
And I ain't gonna trade. I ain't going. If LA got a new team, hey, good. I'm the Saints, man.
Right.
You trade, y'all niggas be trading
on me.
Jumping shit. I ain't with all that, man.
Right.
All right, so let's get into a little bit of fun stuff. Yeah. Who would you put on your Mount Rushmore of acting?
Ooh.
All right, Denzel, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay.
Sidney Poitier. And damn, it's a hard way. I gotta think of all the people that I respect.
We just need one more.
Just need one.
Angela Bassett.
Okay.
I gotta put my fist out there, man.
All right,
I like that.
Real quick.
And that's all diversity right there. Everything out of them was
Man,
man.
we're gonna change
20
gears.
years in the game.
Mount Rushmore in music.
Tupac. I'm gonna say Big.
Okay.
Just because he's so prolific with his storytelling and the wordplay, man, you can't take away from that dude. I like, who else, man? Rapping, right?
Yeah, I mean
hip-hop.
music.
Go country,
man.
rock, whatever, you know. Gospel.
Yeah, anything. They just got to be up there.
According to
I
his
said
liking.
Pop,
Yeah, for sure.
Big. I'm gonna do like everybody else and keep it safe, I guess, man.
Go wild, go dangerous, go crazy.
All right, Rakim.
Okay.
Rakim is a beast, homie.
Super beast.
And Nipsey Hussle, homie.
There you go.
Okay, there it is.
I was waiting on that one. I was waiting on that. You from the West? I was waiting on that.
Yeah, Nip.
It took
He
a
hit a
long
nigga
time.
a whole, because I got so many. I'm
Yes.
going from middle to end and back. I'm trying to keep everybody.
I was thinking Nip would have came out first.
Give me like 3 rappers that might not have made a big splash, but you really rock hard to.
3 rappers that might not have made a big splash, but I still rock with them.
Yeah.
I'm really not into this rap today anymore. I mean, I do. I listen to certain catchy shit, but I don't study.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not really. It don't matter. I don't care. Like, if they wasn't meant to do good and they doing good, congratulations, man.
It ain't the same no more.
Yeah, no, I'm not like passionate about it.
Let's switch it up though. Let's see if you're passionate about this subject though. You feel me? What you got right here in these sports though, like football, basketball, track.
Who do I have?
Soccer, baseball, like. I
mean,
you
know, I'm gonna go with my team.
Teams, yeah. What's your teams, bro?
Lakers.
For sure.
Lakers,
all day
Dodgers.
Yeah, Lakers, Dodgers.
And, Saints.
You know, I don't really do too much soccer, but I'll have to mess with, if it's an LA team, I'm going with my home team, man.
Now, how about the players, though? Any favorite type of players?
Yeah. You know, I'm a LeBron fan. I respect the man's sports abilities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The dude is a beast.
Yeah.
You know, everybody may not like him, but I say, fuck it, man. Do what you got to do. If getting the ring is your priority, then do what you got to do.
100%.
You know what I mean? Because somebody else going to do it. And they're not going to ask your opinion on it.
Or care.
Yeah, so, but yeah, it's a lot of sports figures that I ride with. You know, I respect the majority of them. You know, they out there getting their money, doing what they love. And they talented. It's a lot of talent, bro. Yeah. Natural talent. I want to see these new dudes, the Wambu or something.
Wembyana.
Some of these new
cats. Victor from the Spurs.
Check them out.
7'5" can
We're
really.
going to have a great future, hopefully, man. You know.
So let me
and baseball, I'm messing with. I like that cat, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, from the Angels.
Oh, Angels.
That boy hard, man.
Hey, they talking about he like doing like what he did in the month of June was like Babe Ruth numbers. 16, 17 home runs in 1 month.
He finna do, I think he gonna be the highest paid.
I think his contract gonna be
They
like
better not trade him. They talking about trading him though.
500 million, some shit like that. Yeah.
It's crazy type of money, man.
At the end too. He done been here about 7 years.
For 500 on the way out.
That's you can't beat it, homie. Hey.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, that's
that's crazy.
I'm summoning your ass.
Man.
Come to me, a guaranteed contract.
Look, so let me ask you this. Acting wise, what would be a role that you haven't played that you say that you would want to play?
Like a father figure, like a real dad, a husband, you know, family man, hard hat, going to work, struggling to survive, but somehow we make it and prosper and wind up, you know, being extremely something like that, and where I could show my range of skills, you know, from a father to a husband to a doctor,
just a different side.
Yeah, it ain't necessarily. I got many sides of me.
Yep.
They just haven't been tapped into yet. However, soon it'll be revealed, and
for sure
they'll recognize.
Yep, I actually want to tap into one of your businesses that you got, Diabetic Friendly. Shout out my pops.
Diabetic Friendly. Shout out to my bro Dank Pac.
Yeah. Just talk about that. Speak on that and the motivation.
Okay, so I've been diabetic now. I'm a diabetic. I've been diabetic. I found out since maybe around 21, 22 years I've been diabetic.
22 years?
Taking shots and everything every day. Pricking the finger. Oh, man, I hate that shit.
Oh, yeah, my grandma had it.
Yeah, so I got to really watch my diet, which I don't do. I'm not going to sit here and lie. I like to eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it. But I try to stay on top of checking my sugar right afterwards, 15, 20 minutes or before. So with this Diabetic Friendly, it's a show that my brother and I came up with to where.
It's a what?
My brother and I, it's a show, like a podcast show, like Gordon Ramsay type of show. Episode.
Okay.
We go to different restaurants and different places where you can eat and order food and see if they got anything that's diabetic friendly on the menu.
Right.
And so we'll check our sugars, you know, before we go in there. All right, we about to go up in here. Check your sugar before. All right, we write our sugar down. and then we go in there and we order what we order, drink what we drink. Afterward, check our sugar again, see if that was diabetic friendly or or what was it? Yeah, but right. We got to be conscious enough to leave certain stuff out too, to cut it out. We know that ain't it, so put something in and see what's best, But and then that's how we gonna do it and say is diabetic friendly or
Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's
not,
what's crazy. Restaurants don't even look at it like that. They look at gluten free. You see gluten free on the menu or vegan, but it's not diabetic. That's a unique concept.
I was just watching a cooking show. I watch cooking shows all the time, man. I don't know. I just love watching cooking shows. I love to eat, bro.
That's one of your things.
And cook. I love to cook, so I like to pick up recipes.
Okay.
But dude was on there and said it's Wagyu beef or some kind of beef from
Wagyu
hard from another. Man, they said that shit wasn't Wagyu beef at all. That high-end restaurant selling 20% Wagyu beef.
Yeah, but you know that Wagyu beef, when you cook it, it melts in your mouth. Pause.
Yeah.
Like
it's real beef. Really you'll know.
Man, that Wagyu, it's Wagyu.
Man.
And it's expensive. It priced like Wagyu.
Super expensive.
Yeah. So what's your favorite thing to cook, since we talking food?
I got a few cuisines, spreads.
He says
spreads.
The prison spread.
I'm about to say prison spread. That's what I was thinking about. The noodles with the chopped
oysters, beef. I master those. I be posting them on my page. Everybody comment, man. They be like, man, this nigga
is prison food.
Man, I stayed in that bitch 12 years.
You was in the joint?
Yeah.
Man,
I did 9 years, 7 months the first time, and then I did like 22 months the second time.
Talk about overcoming some of them challenges.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Oh man, that's
the biggest challenge.
What you went in for?
Being on the main line. I was in there for manslaughter. I had gotten into an altercation with somebody and
crushed him.
We fought. And he was getting the best of me, and after that, he wanted I stabbed him and he died. And he only stabbed me one time. I wasn't trying to kill him. I was trying to get him up off me. But
how old was he at the time?
I was 25. And that's when I went
in the prime of your
career.
Right at the door, man. I just booked a movie with Denzel, Antoine Fisher. I was happy, celebrating, and they say right at your peak, when you're at your best,
it always gonna come.
If you not ready for what God got in store for you,
okay,
he'll sit your ass down.
Right.
And
so he set me down, so because I would have never been able to get back, bro. If I would have did that Antoine Fisher and getting that money and blowing up and having the head on my shoulders that I had, which was bullshit, I would have crashed and burned.
What role you was gonna play in that Antoine Fisher?
His best friend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had got his head blowed off at the lick. I can't escape these thug niggas.
Who wound up playing it?
Somebody else came up.
Somebody that remember.
Congratulations, man. I never really.
So you just said something that was important. Faith, your religion.
Yes, sir.
And you talked about, just how important it was for you going through that and God sitting you down. Let's talk about your faith a little bit. Like, how important is faith to you now in your family, in your entrepreneurship, in your career, and just in getting out of your situation?
That's my foundation. By nature, by our people in general are spiritual people. We're beings.
Yeah.
We're faithful in everything we do. We too faithful sometimes.
For sure, too faithful.
It's that's second nature, and as long as we operating from that, the faith standpoint and the principles and laws that are simple, doing to others as you want done to you, the thou shalt not do certain things. Man, that respect is key. Facts. I learned all that in prison, bro. I didn't have none of that prior to prison. I didn't have respect. I didn't have no faith. It was in me, but I wasn't aware of what it was. I just was cocky.
Yeah.
I was cocky. I don't know why you niggas in this audition room, this is mine.
You feel me?
I used to really do that and really go get the part. And they'd be like, damn, here this nigga go again.
Right.
That's kind of what I want to tap into.
I'm real faithful. Sorry about that, bro.
Nah, you good, bro.
You good. Just speaking to the youth, like those moments, they get a little heightened. and you in emotion, like speak about what you could have done different.
Think before you do anything.
For sure.
And think more than once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. And then, you know, if you see the ins and outs, whether the
repercussions.
The repercussions, that was the word I was looking for. If you can handle that and you feel like it's worth it, whatever it may be, it could be somebody did something terrible.
Right.
Make sure you can live with the consequences, the repercussions of that, man, because some shit don't even be worth it. You be like sitting up in there. I didn't have to be up in here, man.
Right.
I could be out there
doing something.
Really
completely
doing something.
man.
You feel me?
This shit, life ain't free, bro. And
That's
they
real.
show us that every day. They like, man, you think you free. Everybody is in prison, bro.
For sure. Just a different type of prison.
And you gotta maneuver and know how to operate in this prison until you free yourself. You know what I mean? And that's what we all in we all trying to do right now, is free ourselves mentally, bro.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Free ourselves to where we don't be slaves to nothing.
Right.
Except whatever we need, whatever needs to be done, help and support one another. You know, that's where I'm on. That's where I want to see us. And God willing, we're going to be there. I know we are.
Yeah.
We ain't going to have no choice.
It's a big thing what you said, talking about it, man. Like, when you're dealing with people nowadays in this natural world, it's, you know, good and evil, man. And everything is spiritual, like it's spirits in people, man.
It never been this way. We was growing up, bro. It wasn't this goddamn evil.
Nah,
we had
religion in the church. I mean, in the school.
We stayed in,
Remember?
It was in
you open the day up, you would pray.
Real life prayer.
You close the day out, you pray, right? We took the prayer out of schools. People don't go to church no more. Ain't no more Sunday dinners. Remember Sunday dinners?
Every
Sunday dinners was lit, bro.
After church.
You going after church, everybody
and look,
at the crib,
we wanted
Sunday
to go to
dinner.
church because, you know, that's food day.
It's food at the church. It's girls at the church. You like, I'm going to church.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
man,
we going to
different.
church. Man, people don't go to church no more. All of the old traditions is gone, bro.
It's different, right?
You know what I mean?
And
People don't
that's
even
sad,
eat dinner with the family at the table no more. People eat dinner in front of the TV.
So my girl started praying with my son recently. We started to get him accustomed to, you know, it's a higher power. It's a universe out there that loves you and guides you and will protect you. Just show you appreciation and knowledge.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Ain't no names necessary because it's all one anyway.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man.
So check it out. I want to birth a new segment of the show. We call this segment "The Streets Want to Know."
And I'm the first one.
And you the first one.
Stacy from the streets.
So it's 3 questions from individuals that are fans of your work and your catalog.
All right.
The first one is from Eve. Shout out Eve from New Orleans.
Shout out Eve.
Shout out Eve.
From New Orleans, where your team at?
Yeah.
From New Orleans. Hey.
She says, with all your trials and tribulations and blessings in your life, in the film industry, how would you like to be remembered as an actor and as a man?
As a serious actor, I like to be remembered as respectful to my peers and easy to work with. And I put my all into my characters. Every character I played, I gave it my authentic self. I put it into that character, and I don't have no favorite character, but because I respect all of them, they always blessings and good. So you know, I like to be remembered for that, and for the peace and love and genuineness that I have, and the humility, and you know, just my love for the people, man. I love my people, man. You know, I just want the greatest for all people, but necessarily mine, because we need it the most.
We definitely do.
For sure.
Next question.
All right, next we got Carlos, and Carlos representing the DMV area.
What up, Los?
Carlos.
Los as a former prisoner and now a business owner, what are the main conscious lessons that you've learned through your journey? And what are some of the teachings and lessons that you wish to leave behind?
don't take nothing for granted. You got an opportunity and you blessed, man, thank God for them blessings every day and stay focused and building that and magnifying it. Because I never thought that I would have another opportunity, man. It's dangerous up in that place. And a lot of people didn't make it out. And, you know, sometimes I thought I wasn't going to make it out, but God kept me going. He had showed me signs and give me what I need in order to continue. And you know, man, just don't take nothing for granted. And believe in yourself. If it's something that you have a passion for and you love and you want to do, man, go out there and go for it. I guarantee you can't lose. That's how I know, because I always said what I was going to do before I did it. Even with, you know, this marijuana, everything, I spoke it, whether I knew it or not. Yeah.
That's real. I'm a cultivator myself.
Yes, sir. That's what's up.
Yes, sir. All right, let's move on to the next one. We got Molly G out the A.
Out the A.
And
Out the A, Atlanta.
he wants to know, is
say?
it a fact or is it fiction? Well, first off, have you been to the Hollywood mansions?
What's the
Parties
Hollywood
and
mansion?
You know, the
No. I don't do, I'm a real LA nigga. I don't like Hollywood like that.
Okay.
You know, I like getting paid, but I don't want to go party.
Stacy,
If it ain't no business, if we ain't getting paid.
Yeah, you know what they say about the mansion?
Yeah, I know what
parties
you're
and all
talking about.
that.
No, I never.
I don't know. I don't know what they say.
Oh yeah, you know, if I ain't working, I'm at home and I'm a simple dude, man. I don't want to be all out there under the stars and lights and all that crazy whatever going. I don't know. I can't say. It never happened to me. I never been invited, and I don't think nobody would. I think they'd probably be like, man, he might fuck me up.
Nah, he be scared.
I
He's
invite
scared.
you to this shit.
Right.
Something's gonna happen, man. Yeah, but nah.
Really Skully.
So, really, in real life, do people like fear you from some of the characters he plays?
Some people do. Yeah.
Hold on. We got
A lot of people say they grew up on me, and my characters I played kept them out of gangs and kept them out of prison.
Hold on.
Say, when I see you in that movie, I'm like, I ain't never going to nigga, I showed that nigga Stacy. And I thank God for that, because it had a chance to have a positive effect on somebody else.
Yeah, right.
You know what I
So
mean?
I'm gonna do it. But let me ask you a question. You know, we in Hollywood, right? What's the funniest situation or the weirdest situation that you got into when somebody saw you and they kind of like tried to avoid you? Has that ever happened to you?
Where like,
Like somebody see you, right? A star, celebrity, whatever, see you.
I can tell you, one time I was up in Venice Beach.
Okay.
And we was going through you know how people go to the beach and walk the boardwalk?
Yeah.
And I heard somebody, hey, cuz. And I'm like, oh, I don't know who they talking to.
Right.
And I turn around and he's like, what's up, cuz? Where you from? And when I turn around, the nigga's like, oh, the nigga from Tales from the Hood. What's up, my nigga? I was like, man, that shit saved the nigga ass a few times.
He about to fresh.
Yeah, man, you know, but that's some funny,
That's
something
funny.
crazy.
That's crazy.
Changed the whole attitude
everything.
without the niggas happy and like I get a yeah, come on, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's the thing you most remember about that role, Tales in the Hood, from the Hood?
It's my joke.
Being dead already and in hell and not knowing and having, because them characters we played was alive in whatever state they were in, but they were really dead.
Yeah.
But they had a chance to do some things different that probably would have saved them from being in that castle.
Right.
And just the messages in all them stories, man, they still relevant to this day. It's crazy. They wasn't even that relevant back then.
Yeah.
But now you
It
can
was
see them
fast
shits.
forward,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
How do you prepare yourself for some of them roles?
Man, I had to lay in a casket in Tales from the Hood.
Oh yeah.
I had to lay in there, and that shit was Samuel Monroe. Shout out to Sam Monroe. He didn't have to lay in a casket. They had a dummy built for him. or
So
make.
why they make you lay in the casket?
Me and Joe Torre really had to. I guess that shit was too expensive.
Too expensive.
They
Yeah,
made it like, nah,
you
man.
get one dummy.
Yeah, we
The
get
rest of y'all
one.
gotta
The
do
rest,
that.
we gonna get them to get up in there. And, I
Wow.
got up in there, motherfucking, and shut it, and was in there, and it was eerie. It was real crazy.
sure,
But I wasn't
yeah.
afraid, nothing, because I know I don't know if it locked. Somebody gotta let you out.
Yeah, it's locked. It locked.
man.
You know,
Yeah,
casket locked,
once
but
you
Joe-
get in there, yeah.
It
Somebody gotta let you up
Yeah.
out of there, man. I wouldn't do that shit again, though.
Hell
What-
nah.
Nah,
What I want to know is,
I was
do you,
wild, man.
do you own a road to the point where you got to come back out of the road?
Say that again.
What?
I'm confused.
What you saying? I'm so into the
You
character
so into the
that I
character
get
that
lost.
Yeah.
Nah. As soon as they say cut, I'm back to being me. You know, I'm still in the character, but I'm so focused on the character or the next scene, or we have to shoot that over
Yeah,
and
it's a
over
lot.
and over. So I'm still in character even when they say cut. But no, once that project is over or I'm wrapped on that, I'm good.
Classic. Always getting
Yeah.
back to himself.
I'll be-
Always getting back to the real.
Real,
Yeah,
man.
always getting back to the real.
I got
man.
a couple films coming out. One next month called Sisters. Jamar Hill directed it, and it's gonna be on BET.
Yeah.
And I got
Sisters.
another one
Jamal
called
Hill
Collide.
from
Yeah,
Philly.
Jamar Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah. They cool people, man.
Great dude.
Great dude.
Jamar Hill.
Great dude.
Congratulations, bro. Yeah, this is his first feature film. So,
Yeah.
and I got one coming out called Collateral Interest. AP Young, and you know, man, I just been grinding, man. It's so many ways nowadays, especially with this internet and this content and all. Ain't no way a person that is an entertainer or have love to, or the will to want to be in entertainment shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, for
Right.
sure. What you think about the strike though?
Man, I hope we get some more money. That's all I care about.
Yeah, me too.
Other
Me
than
too.
that, I'm not.
Writers
Man,
and actors
I don't
getting paid
know
off
what they
that.
be doing, man. This them people doing that.
Right.
I want to work.
Right.
Right.
Whatever that makes, I think people do deserve better in writing, because that's where the whole project comes from. This man writing. If
Yeah,
it didn't-
but you
without
know-
this mind,
You know the actors struck too.
huh?
Actors just struck too.
Yeah, I just found out, and the actors bring it to life in the physical aspect.
Right.
So it's like you got to give these people what they worth. These film companies are making billions, bro.
Billions, bro.
And guess how much they paid them actors out of all them billions?
Couple thousand.
Yeah.
1%
That's it.
You know.
That's not cool.
at all.
What make you think your ass get to sit back and
And
billions.
yeah?
Off the backs of people that, you know.
But you
make
got to
it happen.
stand up for yourself. So I salute the actors and the writers, man, for taking a stand against what they don't feel is right. Shit, I don't feel it's right. I don't feel none of this system is right, bro. This whole system is against the people, which it should be for. When you for your people and the people know you for them, they gonna love this system so motherfucking much. They gonna work so hard for this system. They gonna do everything that you gonna have the best fucking system on the planet. Everybody gonna want to leave their country to come here.
That's a fact.
But see, people think it's the opposite, the other way around. Nobody want to see nobody win. Nobody want to see nobody succeed. Nobody wants to give nobody their fair hand, man.
You feel me?
You know, fair hand, fair
Yeah.
exchange ain't no robbery. Get
Yeah.
what you got coming. I'm gonna get what I got coming. We all gonna eat in this.
We all gonna win.
Everybody.
You feel me?
How can you be mad? How can you?
You can't.
Yeah.
If everybody get a fair shake,
So-
you can't.
Real life.
Talk about, you've been doing this shit for a long time, G.
Ooh, man, don't remind. 30 years almost, man.
It's
29.
when you talk about it, it's like, oh yeah, people do 10, 15, longer than that,
shit
G.
went by.
Longer than
too.
that. You
Wow.
feel me?
Yes.
20 years of just, scripts, people that you work with.
Well, I had a 12-year hiatus.
Yeah, he was gone. He was,
Right there.
sitting down.
Right
Took
there.
a vacation.
Took a vacation.
But as soon
right.
as I got out, my first movie that I auditioned for was Gangster Squad. And I
Dang, that was your first joint?
first booked it just like when I first started, and I booked that
The what's the name? Joint?
South of
South
Sunset.
of Sunset.
on my mama. That shit was just like an eerie
Feeling.
feeling, like the full circle.
Wow.
and been back in it, man, grinding, doing it, man, and taking advantage of it this time.
Right. Not taking it for granted.
Not taking a righteous advantage,
Right.
appreciative
Understanding
advantage.
of it.
Like
Process.
I'm utilizing this and taking this to heart, and I'm gonna do the best that I can with this time. I'm not fumbling no more.
For sure.
Yeah.
How was it working with Spike Lee?
It was cool, man. Spike, shout out to Spike, man. What's up,
Shout out,
man?
Spike.
You know I'm still out here, man. Nah, it was cool, man. It was fun. Ossie Davis was there every day working. Rest in peace to Ossie Davis.
For sure.
Bernie Mac, rest in peace to Bernie Mac.
Work with a lot of legends, bro.
Man, everybody, man.
a lot of
We was on
legends.
that bus. We was just having. If I would have knew then what I know now, I'd have been all up in them brothers' heads, man,
Yeah.
conversating, picking their brain. I was so young, man, and like I said, I was wild.
Wow.
Man.
Tripping.
I'm doing some wild shit. I'm on movies, all these extras.
Right.
I'm in the female, look at all that. Yeah, I'm at the hotel desk. Come on up here after you get up. Yeah, that's what I was on.
How old was you in that role?
Spike was cool as shit though, man. Not to cut you off, but man, you know he a real humble dude. Funny. He think he funny, but he not really funny.
Nah.
He say some shit, you laugh because it's Spike. But you know, man, he good dude, man. Blessings to him.
Let's switch it up. Let's talk about the city. You feel me? Let's talk about LA. Like
Yes,
favorite
sir.
spots that you like to go eat at, or just grab and chill. You feel me? Put them on the map. Like any spots out here that you like that 44 countries want to hear about. You know, because that's what we tapped
He
into,
said
right?
44
Yeah,
countries.
44, G.
I fuck with volcanoes a lot because you know I like Japanese food.
You feel me?
I like Ramona's. People ain't up on Ramona's.
I like
Oh, yeah,
Ramones.
that's
Little,
good.
little
That's good.
fast food.
Fast food jump, in and out.
The burnt tortilla. And
I had that one time.
that should be fine.
good.
It's in
It was good.
Gardena.
Where that's at?
Sneaky
Yeah,
in Gardena, yeah.
Gardena.
Sneaky. Sneaky spot.
You know, man.
I can't find nothing for breakfast out there.
Taco Pete. Shout out to Taco Pete. Yeah, they out there on Crenshaw
Crenshaw.
now. Yeah,
Crenshaw.
Crenshaw
Where the
and
breakfast spot
Vernon.
at?
The who?
Breakfast spot.
Oh, what's that one right there on La Cienega?
On the corner.
Oh, it's on the corner. Yeah, and
What is
it's,
that name?
they film movies and all kind of stuff up in there. They got 2 Z's. I forgot the name of it, bro.
Name.
It's right there on La Cienega.
Y'all see it?
It's on the
on
tip
the
of my
corner.
tongue right now,
Across
too.
from that TGI Friday.
Yep.
Yeah.
It ain't normal.
Pans. Panns. Pans.
Pans.
They got
That's
some good
it. Pans got
food
good
up in
breakfast,
here too.
Yeah, I'm gonna check
For
them
breakfast, you know what I mean? But they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner all day. Yeah, man, you know, I all this is good to me out here after them noodles, man. You know what I mean?
After that prison spread, I bet.
Yeah, I'm thankful.
But since we talk about spread, I'm gonna say this and we can go to the next thing. What's your favorite prison spread that you make? Or that you've had? Cause you sometimes in that joint, your celly might have cooked up something.
Yeah, so it seems like it's always like that though. Somebody else spread gonna always
Be
seem like
better
it
than
tastes
yours.
better than your shit. And it probably don't even be. I
And that-
guess it's just somebody else doing all
Doing the work, and
doing
you just
and you
reaping the
just get to
benefit.
enjoy this.
Man.
What was it? What was it? What was in it?
I like them beef summer sausage, man, with the cheese squeeze, man, the crunched up red hot Cheetos, with the jalapenos, and man, mix all that shit up with the mayonnaise and the mustard, and that's all you in the game.
In the game.
Right.
You don't need nothing else. Ain't no, because the way you make spreads is basically different in canned
Ingredients.
goods.
Yeah,
Like
canned
beef
ingredients.
sticks, seafood. What kind of meat? Chicken. You gonna use chicken? You make
Yeah.
a chicken.
Whatever you can get in the conversation.
Whatever you get, because you buying that, you getting that
I'm
back.
already
Put
shot.
it in the pocket, nigga. Put it in the plastic bag. Sneak that shit out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Damn.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, you talk about it. I mean, we talked about it. Dre, came in
Touched it all.
and touched up, was touched on out here on the basis of, being out here from the West Coast and his vibe and his intellect on how he viewed things. And, you know, everybody knows him from, the famous movies of the Wood and Snowfall, and he's done his thing, and he's gonna continue to do his thing, and it's a really a honor to you to be on the show, bro.
Thank you. For having me,
just
bro.
to shedding the light, on your views and stuff like that, and we appreciate you coming on to the show, bro. Lock us in, www.snstalk.net for all those latest episodes. Hat and apparel. Dre, I gotta get you some of these hats, G. The type of hats that you like, ours is kind of like, dad hats,
For
but
sure.
like, kind of for the summer. You feel
Yeah.
me? Not like the regular, new era hat
Yeah,
caps.
something
Because we all
different.
like those. You feel
Yeah,
me? But
yeah.
that different type of style, I gotta get you into some of that gear,
Absolutely.
G. It's
I'm
a
with it,
vibe.
bro.
It's a vibe, bro.
Yes, sir.
But I appreciate y'all tuning in.
Appreciate
Peace and
you.
love.
Peace and love.
Sports
Shouts
and
out to
street
the
talk, man.
Sports and
Thanks
street
for
talk.
having me,
Love.
brother.
Thanks for
Love.
coming through. Legend in the game.
Love it.
Peace
Legend.
and love, y'all.
Legend.
It been a long time coming in the kitchen cooking. Like Sam going ham, got these bitches looking. Hey, it been a long time coming in the kitchen cooking. Like Sam going ham, got these bitches looking. Knocking pictures off the wall, I go for Texas. I'm trapping hard, running up, bitch, I'm finessing. Finessing like the Raven, 30 bitches in the section. You know a nigga G, you catch a F, if you test me. You can hear it like a Tesla. When I shoot it, I'm getting high booted. Big ol' fine business here. I see that shit from a mile away. Yeah, trapping every day, I'm trying to get paid. Yeah, I see this shit from a mile away. Yeah, I'm trapping every day, bitch, trying to get paid. Walking like I talk it, I ain't had no choice. I ain't touched a girl, I ain't had no boy. Westin' dime bags, dealer tags, paper plates. I was really time to time with it, state to state. 3,500 carries, no fumble. Needless to say, I was humble. We been into that, moved 100 pack, time 20s, and I'm loyal to the cause. It's deeper than money. This shit deeper than mummies. This shit could get funky like James Brown. I'm moving green.